Hi guys, this is Sarah and Johanna from the Host Movie News, and we are here on the blue carpet for the Host world premiere in LA. So we'll see how this goes.
Yes, Roger Schwartz, I'm one of the co-producers.
Okay, so how did you initially get involved in this?
So actually we partnered Chalkstone Pictures, my company, with Nick Wexler Productions.
Yes.
And then when we got that partnership established back in actually 2004, his relationship with Stephanie has always been very, very strong. So we actually got the manuscript for the Host, read it. Both companies agreed that we had to get involved.
So I asked Stephanie this: why did it take so long to get this movie made? It's been over 3 years.
Well, I don't think that's such a long amount of time, considering some movies take 10 years, and I mean there have been passion projects like a lot of Terrence Malick's movies. I mean, for instance, 14 years in the making. But really, this was a very challenging adaptation because obviously you have the dual personality. You've got the whole idea of how to best bring it to the screen. So I think it's a more complicated plot than we have in, say, the Twilight series.
What hopes do you have for this film? I mean, it's up against G.I. Joe of all things.
I really feel that we have, we're in a very good position because we have obviously an already set fan base. Stephanie Meyer is, a huge, massive phenomenon, and we've not only used that, but we also have broadened her appeal to an older audience. And I think that's what this movie does really well.
And you're definitely going to make a sequel if she's writing another one?
She's already in process.
So you're definitely in it if this does well?
We are in it for all three, the big trilogy.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Very excited. Thank you.
Hey.
Hello.
How are you?
I am good. I'm from the Host Movie News.
Oh,
Shawn.
nice. Hi.
So I'm very happy to see you.
I'm glad. I've been talking to you guys a little bit on and off. Yeah.
What was the audition process like for this?
Originally, I put myself on tape out here in California because they were casting in Louisiana. I put myself on tape for Jared's role.
Okay.
And then sent it in, and they liked it. And then I went in and read for. I read for Wes, and they liked it. And they brought me out.
Have you seen the film yet?
I haven't seen it yet.
Oh my gosh, I've seen it twice.
Uh-oh.
So you're great in it.
Thank you.
What do you have coming up?
I just had an episode of Southland that aired last week actually, which is really cool. I also have an episode of Heart of Dixie, which is coming on in a couple of weeks. And there's a show called Wendell and Vinny, which is a new show, which is coming on in a couple of weeks. I've been working straight all year, which has been great.
Great for an actor.
Yeah.
What was your favorite part of making this film?
Ooh, my favorite part of making the film. Well, the scene that I had. Oh my God, this is killing me. I'm trying to think. I had so much fun doing it all, but the scene that I had on the mountaintop. That was the most fun because it was pretty much all about me.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. So doing that was a lot of fun.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thanks a lot. I'll talk to you guys soon.
Can you introduce yourself for us?
My name is Evan Cleaver. I play Secret Pavo in the Host.
Okay, and can you tell us a little bit about what it was like working on the film, how you got into it?
It was a beautiful experience. I'll never forget this. I'll say this. I auditioned for Andrew Nichol, who is a certified genius. We all know that. And my first day on set, I have to say this, so it's on record. I got to set, and I'm looking at the dailies, and this voice says, "Hey, Evan Cleaver, I remember you from your audition tape." And it was Stephanie Meyer. And that made my year, my lifetime, my journey, my experience to say she remembered me from my audition tape. So that's how I got here.
Very cool. Were you a Twilight fan before that? Is that what made it a big deal for you?
Yes, I was a fan of hers before. I read The Host, and it's it was such a refreshing experience to be part of someone who creates these bizarre, interesting, intriguing worlds. To say, you know what, you fit in this world. I can see you in this world. So it made me stick my chest out a little bit.
That's great. And what can we see you in now?
I'm actually working on my YouTube channel. Shameless plug, the Evan Cleaver channel on YouTube. And so I'm putting the series up there.
Great. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
How are you?
Very well. Yourself?
Good. Can you introduce yourself for us?
My name is Stephen Ryder, and I play Secret Reed in the movie Diane's right-hand man.
And what was it like working with Diane?
Off the chain. She's off the chain. Feisty, German. No, I mean, every day it was beautiful. That's my buddy, Dida. We became very close, and she's awesome. She's a great actress. Nothing more to say.
How did you become involved with the film?
You know, it's crazy. I was in Safe House that came out last year, and I was in New York at the premiere, and I got a call from my agent, and I was going to meet with Andrew Niccol through Skype of all things. So we had like this incredible conversation about like Lauryn Hill, and then I actually ended up doing my audition, and then from there I went to like Brooklyn the next day and got fitted, and by the next week I was on set and we were rolling. It was insane. It was insane. It was incredible. So I'm so happy to be a part of it, and we shall see.
What can we see you in now?
Well, Safe House. I'm, of course, this right now, and I'm in The Butler that's coming out later on this year with Forrest Whitaker and Oprah Winfrey. So that should be fun too. It's a whole different movie. They said I couldn't wear, you know, the eyes and stuff, so I got to talk to them about it.
Thank you so much.
You too. Take care.
Is that a furry? What is that? That is amazing. I'm sorry, this is the coolest microphone ever. Yes, I'm sorry, go ahead. What were you saying?
Just introduce yourself for our fans.
My name is Jaylen Moore. What is this for? Where are we going? Twilight? The host movie news. Love it. Sorry, so many things. I'm just very grateful to be here. I'm here today, complete humility. I play Secret number 2. I'm here, part of the team backing up Secret Reed, who was played by Stefan, and Diane Kruger, Seeker. I act and I do stunts, so I got to work on both sides of the spectrum, which was amazing. And it's been an incredible journey. I've been very fortunate. I have 8 films coming out this year, this being the first one this year to be released. And one of them I do want to name is Watch MTV, April 9th at 9 p.m. It's called Ladies Man, a Made Movie. That's the coolest title I know. Ladies Man, a Made Movie. It's Van Wilder meets Magic Mike. And from there on, I'm in Oblivion and some other ones that I worked on with Tom Cruise. But this film, let's talk about that because that's why we're here. This was amazing. The cast and crew, super friendly. Working with Andrew Niccol and Stephanie Meyer was awesome. And I think that those two collaborating is really, it was the perfect, I guess, package to bring the book to life. So I think the fans will not be let down. You guys are definitely going to love it.
Great. And how did you get onto this project? What was the audition process like?
You know what? I had a little different story. A lot of people have gone through different auditions and callbacks. It was a friend of mine who introduced me to one of the casting directors and also the head stunt coordinator, and they needed actors to audition who also could do stunts. And so it was very lucky for me to get in there. And here comes Joshua. I'm getting out of here. They're yelling over here. So it was all the dots, all the stars lining up, and just a major blessing in my life. And I'm just grateful to be here. So thank you. Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Thank you. Can you introduce yourself real quickly?
I'm Alex Russell. What's your name?
I'm Sarah Kizak with the Host Movie News. You play Burns at the end.
I do.
So you are going
You've done your research.
Yes. Seen it a couple times now. So you're very hopeful for a second film because according to Stephanie, they cast someone who, you know, not just a day player, but someone who could carry on that character. So I'm assuming you're really hopeful for a second film.
I'm hopeful for one. I'm very hopeful for one. Is it next weekend? Yeah, next weekend's going to be like a big weekend for me. I'm sort of looking forward to see what happens. But yeah, it all sounds really good. It's kind of ambiguous and top secret as to what actually happens. The book's not even out yet, as you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm interested to see what happens.
How was it working with Bokeem?
Bokeem is rad. He's such a cool cat. He's really cool, and I've like watched him in movies, kind of, you know, growing up a little bit, and yeah, it was really cool. He's a very nice guy, down to earth, but just the essence of cool.
How long did it take to film your scenes?
We did it in a night. We did one big night shoot. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. I made the mistake of saying I wanted to do you. So, can you introduce yourself?
Yes, I can. Sam Hargrave, stunt coordinator for the host.
So, talk about your experience on this film.
Well, on this film, we tried to put together some fun action for our man here, Andrew Nichols, and there should be some interesting car stunts in here, and there's some. I won't give away too much till we all see it, but there's some fun, hard-hitting action in the show.
So Saoirse pretty much did all of her stunts.
She did. Saoirse is a dream to work with for someone in my position because she's very physically able and just excited to do her own stuff. And she did 99% of her own stunts in the movie.
Did she do more than the guys did?
Yes.
Fantastic. Well, what else are you working on?
Right now, I'm doing a show here in town. I can't actually say what it is, but I just finished coordinating the second Hunger Games movie. So that one, yeah, that one should be a big hit.
Did you have it tough in Hawaii?
Yeah, it's terrible. 6 weeks in Hawaii. Oh man, it's tough. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
We really enjoyed seeing you in the film. We got to a preview.
Oh, awesome.
Awesome. You looked
I can't
great.
wait to see it.
Oh, so you haven't seen it yet?
I have not seen it yet. I can't wait.
Oh, fantastic. Could you tell us, it's a sci-fi film, is sci-fi a big genre for you that you're a fan of?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Coming up, one of my favorite films was Independence Day. So, I'm happy to be a part of that genre as much as I can be,
Absolutely. One of the things we've been asking a lot of the guys on the carpet tonight, there are a lot of guys out there that think Stephanie Meyer and Twilight, oh, it's all girls. But Host kind of opens up the world. It's a little more guy-friendly. What would you say to the guys out there, the reluctant husbands, the reluctant boyfriends that are like, oh, do I want to go to this film? What would you say to them to encourage them?
I would say you absolutely want to come and see this film and bring your girl. She's going to love you more when she sees it.
Great.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Can
you.
you tell us a little bit about what it was like working on the film, how you got into it?
I auditioned, I got the part, but it was awesome working on the film. It was a little rough sometimes, especially with the driving. Here's a little secret: I don't know how to drive stick shift, and so the truck I had to drive was stick. So we had some issues with that, but we worked them out. They helped me out, and but it was fun, man. I had big fun working on it.
Great. And what can we see you in now?
Right now, nothing, but in June, World War Z, and then in September, 12 Years a Slave. So this year's a big year for me. So.
Great, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
Host Movie News. Hey, I'm great. I'm so great.
Great, it's great to meet you.
Yeah, thank you.
Tell us a little bit about the film, how it was working on it.
It was awesome. One word, it was awesome. Everything about it was great. The cast was amazing. It started off with a really good script. The book is a great book. Stephanie Meyer writes great books. So you start with that and then you put into a screenplay. I think the biggest difficulty was like trying to make sure that it's as close as it can be to the book for the fans of the book. As far as filming it, like the cast was great to work with. Andrew's amazing, so it's hard to say anything bad about that. All of his movies have been so unique and perfect. And then it was just fun. It was a fun script. There's some excitement. There's some love. You got some big hitter actors going on, so it was just an amazing experience.
Okay, and how did you get hooked onto the film?
Hooked on.
Like,
get in the movie. I auditioned.
How did you get in?
Yeah. I auditioned. It got cast. I auditioned as a local hire in Louisiana.
Okay.
And got cast as, I guess, kind of a bigger role than I was expecting, and got to go out to New Mexico for a month, and I mean, just more than I was ever expecting. So.
Awesome. And
yeah.
are you working on any other projects right now?
I actually just found out today I booked a role in a new Bonnie and Clyde remake of the old 1980s, 1970s film. So
Great.
that's going to be coming out here. It starts filming next week.
Great.
Yeah.
Are you excited for it?
I'm very excited. Yeah, absolutely.
Kind of short notice, huh?
All work is good work. Yeah, the New York premiere is next Wednesday, and then we start working on Thursday. So I'm actually not sure if I'm going to be able to go to the premiere in New York, which I was excited. But one premiere is enough, I guess.
Hey, you gotta work. So much for sharing so many pictures.
Yeah, you're welcome. I love you guys. I was never on Twitter. I got Twitter after the host, and I'm like, this is so much fun. It's so cool. Yeah, I appreciate it. You guys make it like 10 times more exciting for me because I'm like, I'm just a person. I don't know what the big deal is, but it's. I know, but it's really so cool. Thank you guys for being so supportive. It's awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank y'all.